Welcome Libra, I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 12th to the 13th, 2021. As I said, this is general. Not every single card may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does resonate with. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, and most of all, subscribing and clicking that bell button. That's your way of showing your appreciation and support for my channel, and it keeps me coming out here with these videos. Please know that if you want a private reading with me or the cards that I'm using today, they will be posted below in the information box. Okay, let's see what we have, my beautiful Libras. What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to expect? Past, present, and future. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see what we have here. What's coming in towards you, or behind you rather. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Hangman. You have the Knight of Cups. You have the Queen of Wands coming in center position here. You have the Nine of Cups in your crowning energy, crowning position. Beautiful. Whoops. That wasn't meant to fly out. Oops, but that was Five of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Coming in towards you, Libra. Let's see what we have. What does Libra need to expect, Spirit? What does Libra need to expect? What's coming in towards them? You have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Two more, please, Spirit. You have the Knight of Swords. One more. Oops. The first one that hit was this. This is the one I'm taking. You have the Death card. Okay, let's see what we have here, my beautiful Libras, for this week. Starting off with your all-over energy card, you have been given Justice. Beautiful. Okay, so this generally means that justice has been served, okay? And I want you to stand up for what you believe as well. Try to see all the sides of a situation, and you're going to win if your position is one of integrity. But I always read this as justice has been served, and it's been served in your favor. So if some of you have been dealing with a legal issue or having a debate or some sort of back and forth, push-pull energy with an individual, know that at the end of the day, you're going to win over because of your integrity, because you stood up for yourself, because you stood in your truth. So for some of you in the court system, if you've been advocating, promoting, defending yourself for some sort of a settlement or some sort of recompense that is going to liberate you and give you some freedom, you're going to get it. Beautiful. Coming in with your relationship or your romance card, you've been given Getting to Know Each Other. I'm going to see if I can clear my camera up just a bit more here, guys. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you might be sitting down with your significant other, your partner, your romantic partner. Some of you might be sitting down and you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It's time. Maybe there's a situation that you're dealing with together, and maybe there's been a bit of miscommunication with this situation, and it's time that you communicate. That is the biggest problem with relationships, is people get angry, or people take things out of context, or people allow themselves to take things personally, and then they walk away, or they give up, or they allow their anger to surface, and they react and then later regret. So this is a time of sitting down and being creative and being understanding and compassionately communicating with each other. It's getting to know each other better by doing that. We have to do that in our relationships, even our platonic friendship relationships. These things can happen. Now, for some of you, you may have met somebody new, and it's time, and you're getting to know each other, sharing lots of dialogue, sharing lots of conversation. And I tell people this all the time: don't run out right away and meet somebody. The minute that they say, hey, I want to get together with you on a dating site, big no. Get to feel out the waters here and talk and communicate and share tons of dialogue before you finally get in your car and go and meet each other. It's imperative that you do that, but it's more important that you can read between the lines, you can listen to how they speak, you can, and you can share lots of information with each other. Get to know each other better. What do you need to surrender to? I like this card. Surrender to the wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So I always call this the grace and gratitude card. It's all about counting your blessings, no matter how small you may think and minuscule you may think they are. They are not. Anything you have a reason to be grateful for is amazing, and it's paramount. So I think that you just need to sit back and count your blessings. What are you counting your blessings for, Libra? Is it your job? Is it your health? Is it your family? Is it your friendships? Is it the money in your bank? Whatever it is, I think there's a time now where you just need to sit back and appreciate what the gifts that have been flowing into you, and what you have, no matter how small or big it is. Coming in with your third energy card, you've been given the dice. Now, some of you may feel there's a risk factor with something this week. If you're feeling that way, do your research. Check in the background. Do your background checks, rather, and be sure you know before you jump in and throw those dice. For others, I think, you're going to be able to step up and say, you know what, come what may, I'm going to do this, and you're going to throw the dice. We never know what's going to roll in and what's going to show up. But for some of you, maybe it's time for you to do this, because as I move through this reading here, I think you're going now to be able to move forward and do things that maybe you thought you couldn't do. So step out of your comfort zone and step up into your confidence zone. Now, coming in behind you, you do have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Hangman, and you have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so for some of you, I think, you've been waiting for something to come in, and I'm going to let you know that it's great to be in that Hangman mode. You could be processing ideas, thinking of what you're going to do when you get off that pause mode. But I think you're going to see something suddenly come in, that you're going to feel as though you've been rescued. You're going to feel as though this individual, this energy coming in towards you, is going to be compassionate. They're going to show you understanding, and this could be the new person for some of you that's coming in here. And they could be possibly a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio coming in. I do think that you've had time to think about a situation here with another person. And this is the card, the Three of Pentacles, says you're communicating, okay? You're communicating with others, and you're concentrating on your job. So some of you, it might have to do with your job. You might have been maybe laid off, or maybe you lost your job during the lockdown that we've all experienced, and now you're going forward and you're working harder than you ever did, or whether you're returning to your position, your job, your career, you're working very, very hard. Some of you might have made use of your time when you were in this pause state, the Hangman state. You might have been doing some research online, or possibly taking a new course, starting a new business of your own as a passive or secondary income, or you could have been taking an online course that was going to enhance you when you got back to work. So some of you may be doing that, but this is all about perfecting your craft, working hard for it. But it's also about getting together with other people. I call it kind of the communication card, where you could be asked to step up and share your ideas, communicate with other people, and two heads are better than one, as they say. Working as a team. Some of you could be, creating your own team that you want beside you, and others you might be asked to join a team. You might be asked to speak publicly and get up on the platform, on your soapbox, and share your ideas and your wisdom with others, so that together, collectively, it's going to work in your favor. So this is beautiful. Some of you, it could have been here where you were having to defend yourself. Maybe you were working with a team of legal eagles that were there promoting and defending you, and you're going to win because you have been creative here. You have worked hard. So this is beautiful. For the Knight of Cups, somebody could be dashing into at the most opportune moment where you think, oh, am I ever going to meet anybody? Am I ever going to fall in love? Am I ever going to have happiness? And all of a sudden, out of the blue, there they come. There they are. They surface at the most inopportune moment, and it's like you feel as though, wow, they've rescued me. Some of you could literally be, swept off your feet because this could be a sudden encounter with this individual. You're going to feel compassionate with each other. You're going to be sharing each other, ideas, and again, getting to know each other here. This is beautiful. Coming in with your center position here, I think that, you've got some good, beautiful energy here with your crowning energy of the Nine of Cups, make a wish. You've got the Queen of Wands focusing, and you've got the Five of Cups reminiscing and reflecting on a loss that you may have had. But let's start off with our center position here, our beautiful card of abundance and Nine of Cups, and that is making your wish and wishes fulfilled because they were feasible, they were attainable. Whatever it is you've been wishing and dreaming and meditating to manifest, you're going to see it starting to come in. And maybe it's the perfect relationship, maybe it's the perfect job, maybe it's the perfect team you want to be with. Know and expect things to improve. Stand in your confidence level and manifest what you want. Coming in with the Queen of Wands, staying focused. Don't back down. She's a queen that has walked through the fire, come out the other side, like a phoenix, and she's learned from her past experiences. And I think, Libra, you are too. You're steadfast, you're sure, you're standing up, stepping out of your comfort zone into your confidence level now, going for what it is. Go for those goals, my friends. Go for what it is you want, that you've been working hard for. This is staying focused, absolutely staying focused, okay? Now, coming in below that, you do have this card, the Five of Cups, and I think some of you keep reflecting on the past. You keep thinking about the losses, the sadness, the disappointments that maybe you've experienced. But it's crying over spilt milk, as they say, and you can't ever change the past or the history. You can only learn from it. So we've all been there, we've all had those regrets, but we can't dwell there. We can't allow ourselves to stay shut in that box of grief, worry, disappointment, and loss. So know that there's more cups to fill. Know that you're given this message to get out of that space, to get out of that negative space and step up into this new beginning. A prosperity, because look what you've got coming. Now, coming in towards you, you have the Prince of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. You have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Death card. So I really do believe that some of you, are going to see that the truth has been brought forward. Some of you may have been dealing with an issue where you've had to defend yourself, promote yourself, and stand in your integrity here, and defend yourself. And the truth comes in, and that's what's going to save you. You're going to be able to move forward in a brand new direction. Okay, you're going to be able to see things in clarity because the Knight of Swords shows up, and that's about fast-moving action. Okay, getting the knowledge that you need, getting the information that you need so that you can be promoted and go forward. And I think justice is going to be served there. Again, maybe a lot of you are, or some of you at least, are dealing with the court system, and it may have been going on for a long time, but now you're going to see that you, with all the knowledge that you have, standing in your own integrity and truth, you're going to see that it's going to work out in your favor. Now, it's a situation that you're going to have to act on quickly. Maybe you've been given an offer. Maybe, you have to go and sign a document. You have to go and sign some sort of notarized document that's legal and binding. Make sure that you get up and you go and do it. But read between the lines. And if you don't understand it, then get representation and counsel to guide you through your best options to choose from. You've got the Death card. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I just had no control over that cough that came on so suddenly. Normally I can click the pause button and do it, so I do apologize for that interruption. Getting back to the death card. The death card is all about the end of something and a beginning of something, okay? Something has come to a conclusion, something's going to be over, and now you've been given the gift to go forward into a new, beautiful direction. So embrace it. When the death card comes up, I always like the death card because it's finality, okay? Something ended and there's a new beginning. And always, sometimes, we have bad endings, but we begin new beginnings, beautiful new beginnings. For others, I think that you can't dwell on this. Again, don't dwell on the fact that this has happened. Something came to a conclusion, something ended, something, wore out its time. Something was, maybe it was a contract job that you had. Maybe it was your job. Maybe it was a relationship. But whatever happened, it's over and you can't keep dwelling on it. Okay, so let it go. You've got a brand new beginning here to go towards. And I do think that you're going to come out ahead here with this issue that you've been dealing with. So let's see what we have here for our clarification cards. Spirit, what do we have here for our beautiful Libras? Past, present, and future energy, please, coming in towards them. What do they need to see, know, and expect? Okay, here we go. So with our Three of Pentacles communicating, you do again have a 5. And this 5 is about loss again. You had the 5 of Cups crying over a loss, but you're worried about something. And now I think you don't need to do that. I think you're going to get representation. I think you're going to get help as long as you do that. Okay, know that you don't have to deal with this disappointing situation on your own. Seek out the help you need. If it has to do with finances, go to your bank, go to your lending and loaning institutions, go to your financial institutions or, investment people. I tell people even to check on their insurance because sometimes there's dividends that pay out that we don't even know. I mean, I had an $8,000 roof repaired that was I had an insurance policy that I could tap into for those funds many years ago when I didn't have the money to pay that. So know that there are ways. Do your research here. Okay, do your research here while you're in this pause state. And you will get the help that you need, okay? Communicating and discussing it with others. And with the Hangman, you've got the 9 of Swords. Losing sleep. Don't allow yourself, again, to get up in your head and lose sleep. You could be worrying. I call this the worry card. Let it go because right next to that, you've got abundance coming in and justice is going to be served. The Knight of Cups coming in here. Oh, my God. And here you have the same 3 of Pentacles. Communicating. So you're communicating with somebody new in your life when it lands on this beautiful Knight of Cups. So, stepping up and, maybe you're meeting new friends. Maybe this is going to be the team that's going to come into you. And you're bringing this individual into your family circle, into your team of friends and family. Beautiful. Often it has to do with promoting yourself, expressing yourself, letting them know who you are and sharing that information. So landing on this Knight, it could be them. Coming in with the Queen of Wands, staying focused, you've got the Devil card, the Ego card. I do think that you've realized now you're focused on only what you want and you realize you're getting rid of what no longer serves you. This is the card of addictions, letting go of addictive behavior and, reoccurring worry. It could be excessive worry. It could be excessive overindulgence in things. Let it go because I do think that part of your issue that some of you are dealing with is worry. Okay, so walking away from it, letting go of things that no longer serve you and walking in a more healthy, prosperous direction. This is a card of addictions. You could be dealing with someone who has addictive behavior, yourself or someone else, and you cannot make them do something they're not ready to do. They have to stand up and own what they've done and make their own personal decisions. So remember that. You can only be responsible for the healthy decisions you're going to be making for yourself, and I do believe you're doing that. Some of you could be focused on living a healthier, cleaner lifestyle. Coming in with the 9 of Cups, that beautiful card again, you have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is about money, and it's often about the extremes in which you spend your money or you save your money or you use your energy or you don't. That's how I read it. So, I think some of you may be having the resources here because it is the abundance card, and you may be able to buy yourself a beautiful new large ticket item, whether it's a car, a house, something that you've been wanting to do. So when the abundance comes in, you could be planning that now when your money comes through, because justice is served and maybe you're waiting to see that check come in. For others, I think you need to keep your mind open to any new options and offers coming down your path, regardless of whether you think you've done it before, you know it. I think you've done your research here, and I think you're going to be able to be open-minded to step into new positions, new jobs, new directions you're going. Coming in with the Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk, you have the Hermit. You're on a new journey, my friends, and you're trying to find your path, one step at a time, and you're getting there. Remember, they just threw out baby steps. It's going to take time, okay, to get where you want to go, but you are going to get there. This is your personal journey. Don't allow others to determine your happiness or the direction you're going. You have this innate ability to light the path for other people. You could be asked to step up, and as I said here, step up and be part of a team, or step up and teach someone on your team what you know and the experiences that you've learned from the past. Beautiful card of going on your journey. Some of you may be stepping into meditation moments more to manifest what you want. Keep that in mind. The Hangman comes in on top of the Page of Swords, and I think something's taken a while. You're going to see the truth in a situation here, but again, it's taking time, but you're going to see it because it's coming in quickly below you here with the Chariot on top of it. Yes, there's your Champion card. I think you're going to commend yourself and pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Whatever you've been fighting for, struggling for, defending yourself, advocating for, you're going to get it. So you're going to get public recognition. People around you are going to be patting you on the back and saying, attaboy or attagirl, wow, fantastic. Some of you may be taking a trip. You may be traveling on many wheeled vehicles. Could be a plane, could be a car, could be a bus, could be a train. The Death card. On top of the Death card, you have the Knight of Rods. Again, this is a card of prosperity, moving forward, going in a new direction, something coming in. This also could be a knight coming in here to offer you his hand in attention here. You know, the Knight of Wands comes in suddenly again, and it's quick action, and it says that you're going to have to act on something quickly, okay? It's a significant situation that needs your immediate attention. And again, it could be, you know, anything, all right? It could be, you know, hey, we've got this document for you to sign. You know, it could be, hey, you've got to take this trip right away to go see somebody. It could be a business trip. You could be, all of a sudden, you're changing residence. You realize you have to move somewhere. Maybe you're moving for pleasure, some of you to be with a new partner. Maybe some of you are moving closer to where your profession and your job is going to be. So you could be doing that. It's almost like an emergency comes in, and you got to get up and you got to act on it right away. Okay, so make sure that you, it's important to avoid making a rash decision, but you need to act on a situation coming in quickly. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Again, be mindful what you throw out in the universe, because the universe is not happening to you. The universe is reacting to you. And always remember that the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light. Let's always play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon.